This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Ukmade, and this is Africa Now. 10 people have been killed, 3 children included, and over 20 injured from airstrike reported to hit the capital of Ethiopia's northern region of Tigray on Thursday, as intense fighting is reported to be continuing around cities of Dessie and Kombolcha in Amhara state between the Tigrayan rebels and the Ethiopian army with its allies. Ethiopia's government has asserted that its latest airstrikes have been confined to military targets, but Tigray forces have asserted that civilian facilities, including factories and a clinic, have been targeted instead. The government in the statement says that the airstrike hit and destroyed the other part of Mesfin Industrial Engineering PLC, a factory complex bombed last week, which it says the Tigray People's Liberation Front was using to maintain military equipment. Confrontations between soldiers and anti-coup protesters in Sudan took the death toll to at least 11, and the United States and United Nations dialed up the pressure on the country's new military junta on Thursday. U.S. President Joe Biden says his nation, like others, stood with the demonstrators calling for the restoration of Sudan's civil-led government. On Thursday night, Burhan, in a speech to group, says that consultations were underway to select a prime minister. He adds that the army is negotiating with Prime Minister Abdallah Hamdok of the now-dissolved Transitional Council to form the new government. Almost 2 months after ECOWAS suspended Guinea's membership following a coup in the country in early September, a senior delegation of ECOWAS arrived on Thursday at Guinean capital Conakry for a 3-day visit. The delegation is led by Commission President Jean-Claude Cassibrau. According to the chairman of the ECOWAS Commission, the delegation is in Guinea to meet with the authorities and take stock of the situation post-coup and to see what extent ECOWAS can provide practical support to the process underway. Moving away from coup matters, due to concerns over the World Health Organization handling of the sexual abuse scandal in the Democratic Republic of Congo, the European Commission has suspended funding to the UN organization. An October 7 letter from the Commission, marked sensitive, informed the WHO of the immediate suspension of financing for 5 WHO programs, including its Ebola and COVID-19 operations. The total amount is more than 20.7 million euros, that is $24.02 million. More than 50 women accused some 83 aid workers from the WHO and other charities of demanding sex in exchange for jobs between 2018 and 2020. Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni says schools that have been closed for more than 77 weeks, the longest anywhere in the world, owing to the coronavirus pandemic, will reopen early next year, regardless of currently low vaccination rates. Fewer than 3 million jabs have been doled out for a population of roughly 45 million. Ugandans say COVID-19 restrictions did not only affect education, but also economic activities were also hardly hit, forcing children to join the informal mining sector for survival. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You are watching Africa Now. Business stories and more coming your way after the break. So stay tuned. Welcome back. In business, Angola's government has decided to reduce the rate of value-added tax VAT on a set of essential consumer goods by 50%, that is from 14% to 7%, an official release said on Thursday. The VAT cut involves a list of the basic basket of foodstuff and extends to small and medium-sized boats and fishing artifacts, agricultural and industrial machinery and equipment, as well as agricultural inputs. The measure aims to alleviate the current cost of living of Angolan families. South Africa's government has selected 25 preferred bidders, procuring a total of 2,583 megawatts in its latest effort to bid for renewable electricity supply as the country grapples with power shortages, says Energy Minister on Thursday. The tender for 2,600 megawatts was launched in April to find the quickest option to ease a power shortage that has cost Africa's most industrialized economy billions of dollars. On Monday, Eskom says South Africa needed an extra 4,000 to 6,000 megawatts of generation capacity to eliminate the risk of scheduled power cuts. Now, Nigeria's oil reserves are more likely to be exhausted in less than 50 years at current depletion rates, assuming no other significant oil fields are discovered or become commercially viable, according to the World Bank. It urged the country to look towards investing in renewable natural capital and intangible assets like knowledge, innovation, and institutions as a way of diversifying and reducing their dependence on non-renewable natural capital. According to the report, unless new oil wells are discovered, the current oil reserves of Nigeria will only last about 49 years, while the gas still has over 100 years' worth in reserves. Moving away from business, the Democratic Republic of Congo plans to ban all log exports and implement other measures that will reduce threats to its carbon-absorbing tropical rainforest, a major barricade against climate change, the Environment Minister said on Thursday. Environment Minister Yves Bazaiba, who announced the suspension, says it allows Congo to not only enable natural restoration, but also a reforestation program that they have with all their technical, financial, and development partners. She did not say when it will come into effect. According to the Central Africa Forest Initiative, the Congo Basin Rainforest, the world's largest rainforest, sucks approximately 4% of global carbon dioxide emissions out of the atmosphere annually. And in sports, South Africa's Quinton de Kock, who made himself unavailable for the T20 World Cup win against West Indies because he did not want to take a knee, has apologized, says he's not a racist, and promises to conform. Cricket South Africa issued the order a few hours before the crucial game in Dubai, after previously saying players could choose their own way to show support for the anti-racism movement. The South Africa player says he understands the importance of standing against racism and the responsibility of players to set an example. And that is it on Africa Now. For more updates, to visit our website at www.TOSTVNetwork.com. Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube to stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Abigail Ukwade. Thanks for watching.